Either 38 people are coming to this thing or 46 people are coming to this thing. I've counted twice and I got both, and the difference is about 11 bottles of wine. So my friend Nadia has a little wine bar called Sable, 40 seats if everybody breathes in. And once a month she does a tasting night that sells out and then carries on selling out in her DMs because somebody asks if there's still room and she can't bring herself to say no. There's a form somewhere and the spreadsheet the form fills in and the DMs and then a bit of paper at the door. She crosses names off with a biro. Last one, she sat a guy on a crate. Okay, so I'm not going to design this. I'm going to describe it, which I still find slightly rude. A page for the monthly tasting at a wine bar called Sable with the date and the price on it and how many spots are left. People put a name and an email in to take a spot. Cap it at 40 and start a waitlist after that. Everyone who takes a spot gets their own code on their confirmation, and I want a door screen on my phone where that code checks them in. That's the brief. It is shorter than the voice note Nadia sent me about the crate. Every place I have ever worked ran on a couple of spreadsheets, and one person's memory and hospitality is worse because the spreadsheet is a napkin. Right, it's up, and I don't believe a word of it yet, so let me be a customer. Name, email, take a spot. Okay, green tick. Lovely. The tick is the easy half, though. What I want to know is whether that name went anywhere Nadia can actually get at it later, and it did. There's a code with my name on it, and the door screen already knows I'm coming. What I do not love is this bit. It says spots remaining, and then it says 1, and 1 is the number of people who have booked, which is me. So an empty room reads as sold out. As sold. The page is fine. It's fine. It's just wrong in about 4 little ways, and I don't know what any of them are called. So instead of describing them, I point, pick an element, and then I click the thing itself and that number, and the prompt already knows what I'm talking about. So all I have to say is the annoying part. This says spots remaining, but it's counting the ones that are gone. Make the big number the seats you can still have. Send. The button gets the same treatment and then one more typed on top of it because she'll be in a doorway holding a phone. The code on a QR as well, and the guest list under the check-in box. They line up behind each other and go one at a time. That's a whole skill, by the way. Point at it. Say what's wrong with it. I have sat in 40-minute meetings about which button we meant. Now the number, because the number is the entire reason we're here. 40 is real for her. 40 is where the bar stops being fun. So rather than go and find 39 people, I'll ask it to fill the room and leave exactly 1 seat. And that seat goes to Nadia, who has never once made it to her own tasting on time. That's 40. And now look at it. It's changed on its own. Reservation's full, and the button that was selling seats a minute ago is a wait list. So the next person types their name in and lands on a list instead of in the room. For the first time in this story, the 40 is in charge, instead of Nadia at 11:30 at night with her thumbs. And then the door, which has to work while she's holding a card machine in the other hand, so it goes on a phone. Same app, thinner. And this is what came back with Nadia's booking, her own code and a QR next to it. So on the night, she's just standing there pointing a phone at whatever people have got open on theirs. I'm not going to make you watch me scan my own laptop with my own laptop. So let me do it the boring way and type hers in. Welcome in. That's her name. That's her code. And the count went to 1 of 40 on its own. The crossing names off with a biro part of the evening is over. And none of it counts while it lives in my browser. So publish. 1 minute and 2 seconds. That's an address I can send her tonight. It goes in her bio, and it works for anybody who taps it. Here it is from the outside. Every seat gone. 1 person on the wait list on a page that has never met me. So that's a tasting night that knows how many people are coming to it in about an hour, most of which was me waiting for builds and being fussy about a button. If you've got something running on a form and a spreadsheet the form fills in and somebody's memory and a bit of paper. The part worth stealing from today is the pointing. Build the rough version, then click the bits that annoy you and say why. Go describe your version of this to Chow and see what it hands back. Ship it.